What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another episode of 6 Scale News. Let's get started. That's right, guys. Ryan back with another episode of 6 Scale News, episode 26. Hope you guys are excited about this. We're going to talk about some DC figures. DC. I know, it's crazy, right? DC, got some Mando stuff to talk about. Got some other stuff to talk about. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be kind of crazy, but let's just go ahead. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you've been following the channel and have entered. Hope you have entered the 50K giveaway. If you haven't, we're giving away a freaking Hot Toys Venom Pool. Venom Pool. That's what I did a whole. Go check the review video out because that's where the details on the giveaway are. That giveaway was sponsored by Collectors Owned. I'll put a link to their website and Facebook group down below. Those guys are awesome. So I want to say, number one, thank you for all the support you guys have given me over the past couple years. 50K is pretty freaking epic. So let's on our way to 100K. And so who knows where we're going to be at very soon. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you for that. And by the way, we're going to have a live stream next Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. And we're going to pick the winner of that Venom Pool figure. So you got a week to enter. There's your warning. You got a week. Or at least almost a week. Sunday now, Saturday. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and get into the book. Hope you guys are doing well. We got some stuff to talk about. Let's go ahead and open it up. Hashtag the book. Woo! Okay. I got some stuff here. First thing I want to talk about. Today's first episode. Okay. I recently unboxed the Hot Toys Darth Maul from Solo, a Star Wars story. In fact, I'll put a link up there for that review. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the more time I spend with that figure, the more I like it. Is that crazy? Like sometimes I'll unbox a figure and I'll mess around for a good minute, an hour or two, a couple days, whatever it is, and I'll throw it on a shelf and then I'm on to the next thing. Like I'm like, when's the next figure coming in? I'm posing and moving stuff around. I found myself coming back to that figure. Why? I don't recall doing that with the Phantom Menace Maul. With the amazing amount of accessories that figure has, different head sculpts, all kinds of stuff, I found myself really not. I posed it a couple times. The speeder bike was pretty cool. Took a lot of space, so I put it on the shelf. But the Solo Maul, I found myself spending more time with. I think the robot legs are where it's at. I think the tailoring's better. I think that's. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below your thoughts on that. But I think the more people that get that Maul in hand and start sharing about it, which I know people are already doing, I don't see that one sticking around too long. So I don't know how many they made. Solo being, if we look at the past Solo figures, the Mud Trooper sold out quickly because not many people pre-order it. Han Solo and the Solo Deluxe waitlisted. Patrol Trooper waitlisted. I think a lot of people slept on this Solo Maul. I think a lot of people did, and so I'm warning you now. I was right about the Remnant Trooper, just saying. I was right about the Mud Trooper, and just saying, I was right about those. Don't sleep on the Solo Maul. If you think you want a Maul figure, I know the Clone Wars Maul is coming out in a year and a half, 2 years, whatever that is. In the meantime, don't sleep on this one. All right, and I would not go backwards and chase the Phantom Menace Maul. I wouldn't do that. If you find a good deal on it, that's fine. But I wouldn't do that. I would get this Solo Maul. So I'm gonna put a link down below. You can pick it up at Sideshow if you want. It's just don't sleep on that one, guys. So there you go. There's my rant about Solo Maul. I think it's not gonna last very long, and I think it's a good figure. So there you go. All right, so let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk about delays. Can we talk about delays? There was actually a photo a viewer sent me. And I don't know if it was his photo or he found it online. I don't know, wherever. He found his photo. And it's got this email, and there's a list of all these delays. All the Hulk, in-game Hulk, all this kind of stuff. And it's just like delay. And people are getting frustrated by this. But I think there's more to this. Okay, one, if you look at all the figures delayed on that list, None of them have been released in Hong Kong yet, so they're definitely not going to hit the States. Like, that's not going to happen. So Sideshow's going, hey, it's supposed to be out by now, but seeing how it's not even released over there, it's going to be another 3 months before it shows up in the States after that. And we're just giving you a heads up on when it's delayed. Now, it is not Sideshow's fault that a figure is delayed. So don't go over there blowing up their customer service. They got nothing to do with this, okay? They're not even released overseas yet. It's like, there's nothing, so it's not their fault. Hot Toys has, best way to put this, COVID. I mean, that's really the best thing. You got to think, they shut down manufacturing. Now they're shutting down ports. There's all kinds of stuff going on with that, and so all these figures have, it's getting backed up or delayed. And you just got to be patient with this stuff, guys. You just got to be patient. So here's my thought on this, though. I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. Like, look at the stuff coming into the States. So if you look at California they do stuff out there, all right? And they're about to shut it down again. And if California shuts down, all those ports coming in, nothing's getting in, and it's going to be crazy. Which means all those 6-scale figures you're hoping to get, whenever they actually are released overseas, and if they end up in a California port, they're going to be even more delays, which they got to because they got to get the Sideshow. So even more delays are coming. Be prepared for that. Now, you might be saying, thank you, because that means I don't have to pay it off as fast or whatever. But be prepared for more delays. Okay, so you heard it here first. Maybe third, maybe fifth. I don't know, but I'm just saying, be prepared for that. It's not Sideshow's fault. It's just the planet's jacked up right now. I don't want to tell you. So it is what it is. But there are definitely going to be some delays, so just be prepared for that. Now, I will tell you, there are some figures coming out very soon. We'll talk about it a little later in the episode, but let's talk about this one we got this week. This out of nowhere drop. And if you follow me on Instagram, you got a little bit of advance notice on what was going to happen. I don't know if you guys caught that, but if you follow me on Instagram, I gave you the info early, just saying. But this Batman from The Dark Knight Rises, the Batman and the Bat Pod, the DX Batman. And you guys are talking about, we were talking about DC figure. Yeah, we're talking about DC freaking figure. Okay, DX19 is what they're calling this thing. So I want to take a look at some photos, give you some of my thoughts on this thing, and let's just take a deep dive into this figure. All right, guys, so right off the bat, this thing, that was funny. I didn't even plan that right off the bat. Whatever. I crack myself up sometimes. Right off the bat, this figure looks pretty fantastic. I've never owned a Batman figure, so there's gonna be some stuff in here that I'm gonna miss that maybe you won't. So if you see something, let me know down below. Something odd, something good, whatever. I'm just gonna give you my thoughts as a 6-scale collector in general. I've got pretty good experience with these things, so let's just get into this. Let me throw this out there first. I love the Dark Knight trilogy. I love the films. They're great. Specifically, Dark Knight Rises. Really big fan of that one. Wasn't such a big fan of like the whole Bane thing. I thought that was a little weird, but that's just me. It's just me. I like the Joker. I like Harvey Dent. It was great. But this figure right here looks fantastic, and I really quite like the look of this thing. I really do. I think the tailoring on this thing looks beautiful. I think the suit, the detail on it. I think the portrait, the head sculpt here with the cowl going over the dark eyes. I like everything about this figure. I think it's pretty cool. So you let me know your thoughts down below on this. Are you going to be picking this thing up? Are you not? Do you have the DX12 and you're going to pass on this figure? I do think it's different, and I'm going to show you why here in a little bit. We're going to look at the portraits. This portrait right here of Christian Bale, I think is a solid portrait. We're going to look at it and compare it to some other portraits here in a little bit to see which one maybe we think is best, and you guys can let me know down below. But I think it's a pretty solid portrait. I really do dig it. There are some weird things going on here, and I'm not sure what's going on. And maybe somebody out there with some DC figure experience can give me a little bit more heads up on this thing. But what the heck is this? What specifically, here, let me back this thing up. What is this? What the heck? That is freaking weird. Like, what's going on there? I don't know. Again, not a whole lot of experience with Batman figures, but that's a little weird there. I do think, as far as posability, I expect it to not be all that posable. It's a Batman figure with a rubber suit, so I'm not really expecting a whole lot to go on there. But and look at this portrait, the little pucker, the Christian Bale pucker. Oh man, hey, he did it. I mean, it's what he did. So I mean, you can't be mad at that, right? Whoever did the photos, lighting did a good job. I think those little elbow things are a bit weird. Like there it is again. Look, there it is again. Like what's going on there? That is odd. I don't know what's going. That should be like a foldable piece or something. That's just weird. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, anyways, maybe it doesn't matter to you. But look at this portrait, guys. I think it's a solid portrait. He's obviously gonna have double bent elbows, so that's nice. Or else you wouldn't be able to do that pose. So I kind of dig that. But there he is right there. This is a weird pose. Then you know that's kind of weird. I want to fast forward. The base is okay. There's the Christian Bale portrait. I want to fast forward. Oh, the light up eyes are pretty sick. I like those. And I think it's an EMP gun. Is that what that is? Dude, I like the light up eyes. I don't know that I would display it like that because I'm sure batteries are involved in that, and that's just destined to be not all that great. But I do like the the look of it. The idea of having the ability to do that's pretty cool. This is cool. Now, this is cool that we're actually going to have the ability to get a rifle, even with a very short stock here, up in that shoulder joint to be able to pose a figure like this. I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, a DX figure going to have movable eyes, so we got that to look forward to. There's our bat pod. We'll take a look at that more in a second. There he is right there on the bat pod, and that's actually a pretty cool pose. I kind of dig that one. I'm going to fast forward. There's that pucker. Oh my goodness. Where's my photo? There we go. I want to take a look at this. All right. So right here, guys, I went and grabbed the portrait photos of the DX12 unmasked Christian Bale, the DX19, which is what we're talking about, and I also got the quarter scale one for reference. And I wanted to kind of see, which one, because some people are saying, well, the DX12 is the exact same figure as the DX19. Definitely not. There are definitely differences, and you can see it right here in the portrait. These are not the same portrait, and I'm not sure which one I like better. The quarter scale. This quarter scale portrait is unflippin' believable. It would have been awesome if they had shrunk that down to 6 scale, but it doesn't appear they've actually done that. And I'm trying to take account for lighting, because there's definitely lighting between the DX19 and the quarter scale, totally different lighting. But yeah, it's interesting, and the hair is definitely different. So there's a different portrait altogether. I think the quarter scale portrait, the likeness is so much better than either of the other. Unlike the DX12, I think the likeness is better than the DX19. I think it is. The quarter scale one's just next level. That's just ridiculous. So, just having put these side by side, the DX19 portrait's not, for me, not firing on all cylinders when you compare it to the quarter scale or even the DX12. Like, if they took the DX12 and just updated the paint apps to make it a little more crisp, that would be fine. I don't know. That quarter scale one is next level awesome, though. So, what do you guys think? DX12, DX19, quarter scale, which one's your favorite portrait? I need to know. For me, the quarter scale's on it, and I get it. They got more room to paint, more. I get it, but for me, the DX19 is just a little off. And to be fair, though, I would probably not display them with the unmasked portrait. I'd probably display them with the cowl on, just because it would be fun. There is another photo. Let's see if I can find it. Here's the bat pod. I am definitely going to be getting the DX19, so we throw that out there. I'm definitely going to be getting the bat pod. That will be coming in whenever it's released for review, which is going to be 2022. So we got a minute before it shows up. So be mindful of that. The bat pod looks freaking sick. Whew, that looks cool. I'm a big fan of that. I think it's awesome. So right there, that's probably a good pose to have them on as well. So I like those things, but just back it up a little bit. Let me get this out of here. Back it up a little bit. The DX19 looks great. The suit, everything. I think the portrait is just not as good as the quarter scale. So there's that. So let me break out these other stuff. We got some other stuff, and I'm going to talk about next. And guys, let me know down below. By the way, if you were wondering where you can pre-order that, you can pre-order both of those, the DX19 and the Bat Pod with Collector's Own. You can use my discount code PATROL. Definitely do that down below. If you want day one pre-orders, if you don't want to wait for it to hit the States and you got to have it first, check out Pop Collectibles on Instagram. We'll put them down below as well. So depending on if you're patient or impatient, It's up to you. But let's talk about some other things. Collection update. So I was supposed to have the Iron Man 21 Midas. It was supposed to be here on Friday. Today is Sunday. It's clearly not here. It's going to be here Monday, which is tomorrow. So I'll be working on that video. Collection update, that's coming inbound. I did repurchase a Mark 7, so that'll be here any day. Commander Cody's supposed to be here Wednesday, I think. Commander Cody's going to be here. So that's coming in, and some other surprises that I don't really want to divulge just yet, but I got some cool stuff coming. So that's stuff coming in. And I'm actually pretty excited about this. So we got an action-packed week of reviews and unboxings and all that kind of stuff coming in. So super fun. But I want to talk, if we can we talk Mando for a second? So I'm going to talk about some spoilers from Chapter 14. So if this is your chance, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You had your chance to click off and come back later. Okay, let's talk about Mando. Okay. Boba Fett. The question, my DM has been blowing freaking up this week, at least for the past 2 days, Friday, with the should I buy the Mythos Boba Fett from Sideshow? Should I buy it? What do you think about the Mythos Fett? Should I buy the Mythos Fett? Will Hot Toys release a Chapter 14 Mandalorian Fett? Here's the thing. I have no idea what Hot Toys is going to do or not going to do. Just speculation. We just have fun because that's what collectors do. The Mythos Fett by Sideshow, I think, is a pretty good deal for what it is. Okay, I think the body on it is probably not going to be. It's not going to be a Hot Toys under body. The frame of it's not going to be as good. But what it comes with and the look of it and the mythos of it, if you will, I think it's pretty cool. So should you pick that up? That's up to you. I haven't decided if I'm going to pick it up yet. I might play a little waiting game on that one and pick up the whatever Hot Toys ends up doing. I don't think they're going to miss an opportunity to do that, because look how many Boba Fetts they've released and re-released. Like, they like Fett. So and he sells, so that makes sense. But it's, should you buy the Mythos Fett? I don't know. You guys make that decision for yourself. I think it's a pretty cool piece. Don't get it and expect Hot Toys quality on the body. I think the cut and sew is fine. The armor, the amount of accessories is awesome. But the actual, when you handle one, you will understand it's not the same as a Hot Toy body. It's different. It's just different. Okay, so don't be upset by that. But I do think we're going to get a Fett at some point. So, Dark Troopers. You guys saw the Dark Troopers. How awesome would it be to get some Dark Troopers? Now, I think we're actually going to get some Dark Troopers from Hot Toys. Now, hear me out on this. The Patrol Trooper from Solo was in the film for like 2.5 seconds. Okay. The Dark Troopers have been in lore. They've been now they're in the Mandalorian. They were in a video game a while back. And the Dark Troopers look awesome. And Hot Toys likes Iron Man. And if the Dark Trooper is just not a Star Wars Iron Man, I don't know what is. So I think the odds are good we're going to get one. I think that'd be super sick to have one in. So I think that would be cool. Clearly, we're waiting on a reveal of the new Mando. They're going to do a Season 2 full Beskar armor Mando. That's going to happen. No question about that. And so we're just waiting on that with the swoop bike and the whole deal. That's just full reveal, the pre-orders and all that kind of stuff. So that's coming. I mean, what else? Moff Gideon's coming, although we haven't seen the portrait reveal just yet. So we got that going on. It's a good time to be collecting right now. That's all I'm saying. It's just good stuff. So, oh yeah, Death Trooper. Got Death Trooper coming from Collector's Own. So the Mandalorian Death Troopers, that's coming in. I forgot about that one. I have to put that on my list. Guys, what are your thoughts on this last episode of Mando? I do think we're going to get, and I hope we're going to get, a Mandalorian style Rosario Dawson Ahsoka. I would definitely buy that. I'd be in on that. Although I love the Clone Wars one, I would definitely pick this one up as well. Where's our Cara Dune? Just saying. That's all I'm saying. Just Cara Dune. We're getting a heavy Mando, an IG. They'll get all kind of crazy figures. Cara Dune's like major into it. So bring me the figure. But that's my thoughts for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of 6 Scale News. If you haven't already subscribed, you should do so. Just saying. 50,000 other people said it was a very good idea. Beskar Mando posing video coming very soon. Collection tour coming up very soon. I've been working on that behind the scenes. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably caught some of my live streams, just random stuff. So that's coming soon. And piles of other stuff. I'm super excited to get this Iron Man Mark 21 Midas in. Pretty stoked for that. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, do that. If you haven't subscribed, do that. Check out Collector Zone and check out Pop Collectibles. And guys, as always, click what you like. See you next time.